World, welcome to Wednesday 22nd of October. You find us today over at Tether Farm. We just arrived here and we're about to go and bash some brambles. So we're going to want that, because I don't want to touch them, because they hurt. We're going to want that, and we're going to want this that goes on there. Like that. Come on. I don't know where the cattle are. They're in here somewhere. Well, they've definitely found it and had some destruction in here. Right, first job. Let's chain that up. That's got it. Second job. Brambles. Tree team absolutely love this thing. And I can see why. If you've only got small edges to do and you've got any Makita kit, get one of these. Brambles definitely don't like it. It's ambidextrous. It doesn't care if you're a lefty. There's a lot of our older still head trimmers, no good for lefties at all. So considering this thing is, when did I buy this? Beginning of the summer, end of the spring, and it was an impulse buy. It was on offer, 74 quid I think it was. I bought it in a hardware store. I already had a couple of batteries. I bought another battery. The battery was actually more than the hedge trimmer, but it is flipping brilliant. Stay. This is going to make loading cattle up in a day or so a lot less painful and a lot less bloody. Something quite satisfying about giving a bramble bush a bit of a bashing. It's like revenge, isn't it? The main beauty of this thing is it's so blinking light. but powerful. That's better. I think I might have some visitors in a minute. I don't know, I can hear a mule. Can I hear a mule? That might be Reg. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I got to get the trailer down in here. So, Monday.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Monday. So, yeah, we put the corral up yesterday. So we encourage them to come in and out of here. And then I'm going to shut them out of all the other fields so they're just in this bit, which hopefully means it'll be easy enough to get them in.
You got 3?
Sorry?
Was it 3 load?
Yeah. Yeah. The other thing with this, if you let go with either hand, safe. I'm not saying let your kids use it, but you know, Granny could use it. It's light enough for Granny. Considering the abuse my guys give this, and they work them, this stuff gets worked hard. And I don't think this is what you really class as a professional machine, but and no, I'm not being sponsored. This isn't a sponsored advert for Makita. What model is this? BL Motion. I presume that's it, BL Motion. Makita 500mm DUH 506, 18 volts. If you've got a petrol hedge trimmer and you've got maybe, takes you an hour to cut your hedges with your petrol machine, about the same size, get rid of it. Get one of these. You'll never ever look back. I mean, the tale this morning was when I said to the tree guys, and they're hedge cutting there, I said, oh, can you leave me the little Makita? And you should have seen the bottom lip come out. You should have seen the pout. Oh. Well, it's still in there. We haven't taken it yet. All right, leave it there. I'll take it. Oh. Proper disappointment that was. My grandfather would have loved this. And my uncle. I used to have to do this with a slasher. That was hard work, that was. Right, time to close a few gates. Let's hem them in a little bit and give them a few less choices. So we're going to put them in here and in there. So we're going to shut them out the orchard, which they don't really like anyway. We'll shut them out the long ground and we'll shut them at the middle piece. So they'll be more inclined to get in there after the straw then as well. Right, you've got a couple up and over. Go on. Well, while I'm here and I've got some battery left. How much battery have I got left? I have got still 3 full bars. So even though I'm not sponsored by Makita to do this, if perchance somebody from Makita sees this and thinks I deserve a reward, if you want to send me another one of these, yes please. Ooh, stoppage. That was quite a big bit actually. Still went through it though. So I suppose basically I could aim this at farmers. I mean, most farmers have got a hedge they cut, but they've also got footpaths and stiles and stuff that I want to keep cleaning. And it's basically, if you use Makita tools, and a lot of you do, for 70 quid, or even if it was 150 quid, it would still be worth it. Because no petrol, no stinky, no fire hazard, nothing like that. It's just chuck it in the back of your van with a battery that you can nick off your drill or your angle grinder or whatever else, and go and do what you got to go and do. It's just brilliant. Even if you're edge cutting, you know, you got your edge cutting, you've got the flail on, but you've got a couple of telegraph poles or a couple of little signposts you want to get round. Chuck that in the cab. It takes up no bloody space. Jump out, trim round that. Brilliant. I mean, the tree guys are going to go spare when they see me cutting stuff like that, because I told them to reserve this for fine cutting. And now I've gone and done typical. It's like, do as I say, not as I do. But it'll do it. I don't want it to pencil it. That would be a bad day. I mean, you could take this out for a walk. You could literally just put a bit of string over it, chuck it over your shoulder, walk your footpaths and trim them. Because it's really that light. Am I selling this? I think I should be a salesman. I tried to find the Milwaukee version of this. I went down to Chandler's because they do all Milwaukee stuff, and I said, do they do a hedge trimmer? She said, oh, I don't know. I said, can you find out? And she goes, I don't think they do. I said, well, if they don't, they should. Because if Milwaukee make one and it's as good as this, I'd try that too.